My Garden Diary with Melanie Walker is proudly brought to you by Lifestyle Home Garden.
It's October, which means that summer is almost here and time for you to get back out into the garden, especially at night in the moonlight. I'm Melanie Walker and this is My Garden Diary. Now, a moonlight garden, as the name implies, is one that's there to be enjoyed after dark, at sunset, or of course in the middle of the night. Even if you don't have a full moon, with the advances in modern lighting for your garden, you can still enjoy these beautiful white plants at any time of the day. And that's the nice thing about it, is that you can take your azaleas, put them into a shady area, and it's going to add that immediate punch during the day as well as at night. The added bonus is not just for the eyes, you also get the sensory perception of smell, because so many of these white flowering plants, of course, have amazing smells. Your flowering jasmines, the yesterday, today and tomorrow, and of course your azaleas. If you have a very sunny garden, there are plenty of plants that you can put in that will handle any hot weather during the day. There's a host of flowering annuals, and of course you can always go for your silver foliaged plants as well. One of the most popular summer annuals, of course, is the Busy Lizzie or Impatiens. Yes, they're back. It looks like they've got that strain of downy mildew under control. Two things to bear in mind, of course. Don't plant them before nighttime temperatures are around about 15 degrees Celsius. And, of course, don't water later than just in the morning because you need your soil to dry out during the day. If you're not looking for the annual variety and you want something with a little bit more height, why not go for the New Guinea Impatiens? It gets the beautiful same colour flowers, just needs a little bit of sun to make sure you get great blooms all the way through summer. A really great value for money plant to have in your garden is the all-year-round flowering alyssum or Lobularia maritime. Now, the thing about this plant is that it'll do well in all seasons, but if it has gone a little bit leggy and looking a bit spent after the cold winter months, do rather replace them with a better, stronger stock. Just remember, don't overwater them and you'll have something that keeps on coming back season after season. Ask any experienced gardener and they'll tell you shouldn't be without a representative of this group of flowers here. This one specifically, the dianthus. These are very hardy little plants. They tolerate heat and cold, and of course they'll fill a need in any colour scheme garden. The second week in October is National Weed Buster Week, and we're not talking about those little weeds that you have growing in your garden. We're talking about alien invaders, which you shouldn't have growing in your garden anyway. But if you're not too sure about what they are or what they look like, there's a number of websites that will tell you exactly how to get rid of them, what they look like, what you can plant, what you can't, and of course what you can plant instead of them. But back to the weeds that you're worried about at the moment. Yep, those little ones that are just plants growing in the wrong place. There's many ways of getting rid of them, and the best way to do it is to mulch, mulch, mulch. Not only does it help with water retention in the soil, it represses the growth of weeds. And there's so many different things you can use these days. You've got peanut shells, bark chips, macadamia nuts, pebbles, you've got gravel, you've got straw, or even rough compost. All will do the same trick. So what do you do if you've got a problem with weeds in your flower beds? Now, normally, of course, you wouldn't use a broad-leafed herbicide anywhere near your precious plants. But with a bit of judicious spot spraying, you can get rid of them. All you need to do, of course, is make sure you cover up the plant with some paper or plastic and spray the problem. Cymbidium orchids are really easy to grow, and given the right conditions, they'll reward you with flowers year after year. Now, October and November are the perfect time to divide and repot these beauties, and here's a few tips on how to do it. Do this after the plant has finished flowering and avoid dividing the plant too often, as flowering will be impaired. Now, each division must have at least 3 mature bulbs with leaves. And you can use a mixture of sieved bark and marble chips as a potting medium. Never use garden soil. And enlarge the standard drainage holes found at the base of most plastic pots. Avoid compressing the medium and water generously after potting. Never allow the medium to dry out completely, but make sure that they do not stand with their feet in water. So there's plenty to be getting done in your garden this particular month. What I'm going to be doing, of course, is going and planting out my summer bulbs. We'll be back again next month with more hints and tips from my garden diary. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
My Garden Diary with Melanie Walker was proudly brought to you by Lifestyle Home Garden. Looking for the best quality plant food? Look no further than Stark Airs. Getting rid of weeds is made so much easier with Hormoban AMP from Effecto. Looking for the widest range of trees, shrubs and plants? Melansians has them all.